بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رحمة للعالمين الصلاة والسلام عليك يا شفيع المذنبين. Dear brothers in Islam, the very first surah of the Holy Quran, everyone knows, it is Surah Al-Fatiha. And Al-Fatiha is opening. And why this surah is called Surah Al-Fatiha, why this chapter of the Quran is called opening chapter, because when a person opens the Quran, so very first surah he can see that is the Surah Al-Fatiha. So because of this surah is called Surah Al-Fatiha. And this surah has many other names. Approximately this surah has 16 names. And the other name of the surah is Surah Ash-Shafiyah. Ash-Shafiyah means the cure one, because in this surah is the cure of all diseases.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
So because of this surah is called Ash-Shafiyah. And also this surah is called Kafiyah. Kafiyah means is enough. Why this surah Al-Fatiha, why this opening surah is called the enough one? Because all subjects, all topics which are mentioned in the Quran, this is also mentioned in the surah Al-Fatiha. So if you have learned properly the surah Al-Fatiha, then you no need to read more. So because of this surah is called Surah Al-Kafiyah. And this surah is called also Al-Khulasa. Khulasa means an-natija, result, conclusion, summary. And why this surah is Al-Fatiha is called the summary? Because this surah is the summary of the whole Quran. How this small surah, which having only 7 verses, it is a summary of whole Quran, which is the 30 juz, 30 part of the Quran. So when we study the Quran, so we find in the whole Quran there are 4 things mentioned. Very large topic about the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, about the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, about the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, about the qudra of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, about the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all things which is related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran. And second topic which is mentioned in the whole Quran, which is the main topic of the also Quran, is hereafter life. The life of grave, the day of judgment, the permanent life, endless life. I mean, in the in the hellfire or the paradise. So second topic of the Quran is hereafter life. And third topic of the Quran is al-ibadat, the action which we are commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which are our jobs, which is our duty. So this topic is also common Either this worship, this the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the physically ibadah, or the financially ibadah, or for the necessary ibadah, the extra ibadah. So these all topics are also mentioned in the ibadah. And the fourth main topic is of the Quran is about the stories of the good and the bad people. We find a lot of story of the Anbiya Karam, approximately 27 prophets are mentioned in the Quran, their stories, and also those who are misbehaving with the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the bad people. So these are the four topics. So when we study the whole Quran, so these four topics are mentioned very with the details in the whole Quran. And when we see this surah Al-Fatiha, which is the summary of the whole Quran, so these four topics are mentioned in the surah Al-Fatiha. For example, the Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, till there it is also talking the surah about the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is the main topic of the Quran. And second topic, as I told, that it is the hereafter life. So Maliki Yawmiddin. So in this ayah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the master of the day of judgment. It is the Malik of the day of judgment. So this second topic is mentioned. And the third topic is ibadah, the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we say in every namaz, at least 4 times, 2 times, إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. So this topic is also mentioned in the Surah Al-Fatiha. The last topic that talk about the good or the bad peoples. The part which I just recited, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. So in this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told about the good peoples. Who are they? An-Nabiyyin, As-Siddiqeen, the prophets, and the righteous one, and As-Siddiqeen, Wa-Shuhada, and the martyred one. And the other topic with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is angry on them. So these are the 4 topics mentioned in the whole Quran, but with the details. But we find in these 4 topics of the summary in the just Surah Al-Fatiha. So inshallah we will continue this inshallah next time. So I don't want to take more time. Make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give tawfiq to understand the Holy Quran and give tawfiq to act upon this. Ameen.